a good person, being happy, well-adjusted, is the best way to operate in this world. Because not only do you give to other people, but you do it and make yourself happier, right? You're making yourself happier by aligning your wants with your happiness, understanding that helping other people and being good, so to speak, makes you happier. However, you also recognize that it is from the perspective of helping yourself. And that's the way the system works. It's all built into the system. Positive thinking and positive actions creates a positive feedback cycle where everyone around you, you're doing it to make yourself happier, but you actually create a better world. Okay? You create a better world, you create a happier life for you, for your friends and your family, but you do it recognizing that you're doing it from your own perspective of selfishness. You're doing it without delusion. Okay? You're not pretending you're a selfless martyr, right? Like you see a lot of people posting their charity work on Facebook, humble bragging about it or virtue signaling or whatever you want and this type of thing. You are not acting as if you're this selfless martyr. You're realizing what you're doing, and you're doing it with a clear understanding of your motivations and other people's motivations, okay? Right? You're not blaming that heroin addict, or you're not, you understand where that person's coming from. They have so much pain that thinking about someone else is impossible for this person. Or when you see someone else walking around in pain or acting a certain way, you can understand why it is. You can understand why it is. And you don't walk around the world being surprised that people are acting selfish or calling people selfish. Everyone is selfish, okay? It's very important to understand that. All right. So that is the way the system works. It's built into the system, the positive feedback cycle. It works. You get value by giving to others. If you want to understand how to get what you want out of life, that is the most important sentence. You get value by giving value, right? You never get value when you don't give something. And if you want to get more value, you fucking give more, all right? That's how you use that knowledge to live a happier life. All right, so let's take first your daily life. All right, well, first, accept that you and everyone on this planet acts in their self-interest at all times. Second, accept that you and everyone on this planet wants to live in pleasure and avoid pain. And third, do your best to give people pleasure and avoid pain. That's how you use this knowledge to live a much better life. And so you want to live the maximum life. You want the most happiness out of life, the most pleasure. You use the knowledge to give people pleasure and avoid causing them pain, and to give as much value as you can, and in return you will get more value. Okay, this principle applies across every avenue of your life. Okay, this principle applies in your daily life, from ordering your food to buying your groceries. You show up with a smile on your face. You put on a little polite conversation. You ask about the person just a little bit, because most people treat the person working at the checkout like a vending machine with hands, don't even make eye contact, just shove their money in their face and hope that they get their groceries as fast as possible. Okay, so you're adding a little bit of happiness, a little bit of positivity, and that in turn will make the places that you go to on a daily basis, people will be happy to see you. All right, not a small thing, but when you're doing it every day, it makes wherever you're going a more positive experience for you, and in turn for the people around you. This principle applies whether you're still stuck in corporate America, all right? We all know that you guys want to get out and be your own boss and start a business, but if you're still stuck in corporate America, this principle is huge. You make your boss like you and your coworkers like you. When your boss likes you, especially if you're working in sales like I did, that means you're going to get the best clients from when another guy leaves. You're going to get the prime clients from his book of business, because the boss is going to give it to the guys that he likes the most. All right, that's how business works. That's how everyone works. Everyone gives things to the people that they like. It also means that your coworker's going to like you, and yes, you don't like working a job, but it becomes more pleasant, at least, when you can at least get along with your coworkers and have a laugh and joke around a little bit. It's also going to be important when everyone likes you that you're going to stay out of the path of HR. Because if you are sitting there stacking up your cash, saving all your money from all the clients you close, you don't want to have to get fired because you said the wrong thing and go out again, start another book of business, push your exit plan off of working a job past another year or two because you got to start from scratch, build a new book of business because the HR department didn't like you. All right. So having people like you at work and offering that value, massive positive impact on your life. Okay, this principle applies in your own business. Okay, you succeed by making your clients happier. Getting paid means selling. Selling means solving a problem. Okay, selling is state transference. You are selling your clients in pain. They have a problem. You are selling the solution. All right, you're selling them pleasure out of pain. And you're doing it by making them like you, servicing them better than they've been serviced by your competitors, and giving them the product or service that solves their problem. So your client is worried about his business, you sell him business insurance. So you take him from fear and worry, you take him past the objections he has about it, and you give him peace of mind. And while you're doing that, you get him to like you by listening and engaging with him, by making him feel good about himself. And you continue to get him to like you by continuing to listen, engage, and add value to his life, as well as servicing him better than everyone, all your competitors would service him. When I was working in sales, I would try and give my client the best service that they receive in their life. Meaning that of any company that they're dealing with, I want it to be the best service that they received, right? And when you have that attitude, you're going to get a lot of clients and you're going to keep a lot of clients. The same logic applies if you want to go to even a higher level of business and to make millions, right? If you can make 1 million people happy, even just happy enough to give you $1, you're a millionaire. Okay, Steve Jobs made billions by giving the world the smartphone, right? The smartphone that I am talking to you on right now, filming this video, and about to beam it into space onto YouTube for you to watch and stream in HD. The smartphone, the greatest, coolest piece of technology in the last 10 years, he made millions of people happy with that, and in turn made billions of dollars and changed the world, right? Was he acting in his self-interest? Absolutely. Look at any profile on Steve Jobs, right? That's all he was thinking about was, how cool this is, how great this is going to be, how I'm going to change the world. And he did, and we all benefited from it. All right.